Hi, Michaela Harris here. First off, I appreciate you reaching out for this video. I really like making these for business owners because I love showing them ways to build their brand awareness online and to reach more customers. And today I'm going to give you some tips and tricks. I know you said you're a really new business and you're in Cookeville and Nashville, so I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on things where I think you should get started, where I recommend every business get started, and where I start all of my businesses, whether they've been there in business for 10 years or whether they've been there in business for 10 days. So I'm going to show you some things on where I think you need to start and how you need to start building your brand awareness online, because pretty much every search engine is a big popularity contest. So where I recommend all businesses start is number one, you want to get your brand out there. You want to basically establish yourself as a company. And so obviously you're going to start with getting that business license, things like that. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is basically establish yourself as a company, and that's going to be online. So how you're going to do that is you're going to go and get your major social medias. So get Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, anything like that. So go get your social medias out there. Make sure that you create those. You want to be consistent with your name, address, and phone number across everything. That's how search engines are going to recognize you. If your name's not consistent, your phone number's not consistent, it's not going to build as much power for your brand as you think. You want to make sure you stay consistent from start to finish. The next thing is getting a Google business profile. A Google business profile is what allows you to rank in the map section of Google. And this is extremely important when it comes to bringing in customers locally. So how you do that is you create you a Google account. You can go in here and go to your Google apps, go to business profile, and create your profile there. Now when you do this, you're going to want to make sure you get it completely filled out. Make sure you're being as accurate as possible. You can take a look here. You see this guy's landscaper, landscaper, landscaper. So that's a category. You can take a look at whatever your top competitors are doing. Are they listing their exact address, or are they doing service areas? Different things like that is super important. You want to be consistent. Take a look at what your competitors are doing, copy them. Not exactly, obviously, but you can see what they're doing and do it a little bit better. Then you want to make sure you're getting plenty of reviews, photos, and citations. Reviews obviously come over time. You're not going to beat this 361 right here too quickly, but of course making sure your customers are giving you reviews and making sure you're replying to those, and then getting plenty of photos. It helps to have them optimized and geotagged, but any images help, especially originals. And then you want to make sure you're getting plenty of citations. Citations are just directories and listings like Yelp or Yellow Pages that list your name, address, and phone number exactly as it appears on your Google business profile. So that's where that consistency comes in. You want that consistency with your name, address, and phone number across social media, Google business profile, website, everything. Online, you want to be consistent with your name, address, and phone number. So also, heads up, I apologize if this video is a little bit long. I want to make sure I'm covering a lot of things for you, giving you a lot of good tips. Yes, we are a marketing company. We do offer this stuff. And this is what I do for my customers, but I obviously want to give you information that you can do this on your own. You can go ahead and get started and help build your brand awareness and why you want to do it. So, reason being is because the Google business profile and a website, which is going to be the next step after you start building your brand awareness. You want to build a website. It's basically going to be like your online resume. It's going to be what people see when and how they recognize your business. It's going to be how they interact with you. So a website's really important, and I'll show you why in just a second. So what you want to focus on here and how you know how people are looking for your services is going to be what's called keywords. So landscaping Nashville TN. That's a buyer intent keyword, and those are the ones you want to target. They usually look like a service in a city, and those are going to be people who are actually looking with the intention of hiring a company for a service. So they're going to be the ones that are actually translating into customers versus someone searching, how do I trim a tree? Or how do I fertilize my lawn? Those people are not usually looking to hire. These people who are saying landscaping Nashville, they're looking to hire a landscaper in Nashville specifically. So, you want to make sure you're targeting the right keywords, or also, you could call these like search phrases, things like that. But that's basically what a keyword is just a phrase someone's typing in on a search engine. When somebody does this, they're going to see the top 3 businesses and maps and the first page of organic URLs. 9 out of 10 people will never make it to the second page. 75% of people are going to click on the top 3 right here, and then being in the top 3 of the map section means you're 5 times more likely to be viewed by your potential customers. So, being in the top 3 maps is super important. That's where optimizing that business profile comes in, and your website's what's going to come in down here. So when you get ready to build a website, you're going to want to use a platform that is search engine optimization friendly. And my number 1 for that, if you're not familiar with building websites, is snaps.ai. Yes, you have to pay for it, but it is very friendly for SEO, and it is a drag and drop type platform, so it's really good for people who are not familiar with building websites. The other one, if you are familiar with it, I recommend WordPress with Elementor, but again, it's just personal preference. So when you get ready to build this website, I'm going to take a look at your top competitor right here, Great House Landscaping. So I'm going to take a look at them and show you kind of some things that you need to do on your website. First off, if I see theirs, they do not have enough content. So content's really important and can really help you with getting to that first page of Google. And you want to have about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your homepage and about 500 to 750 on any of your back pages. Now, reason being is because that's kind of a sweet spot with Google algorithms. When they crawl the website, they're looking for content to tell them what your website's about, and you can put one of those good buyer intent keywords about every 125 to 150 words on the page, and that's going to help those search engines know what your website's about and what searches you need to appear in. So, really important to have that. Another thing, when you structure it, make sure you've got your home page. You want to list your services out on separate pages. So you do landscaping, that's one service. Irrigation, hardscaping, list those out. Make sure there's plenty of content on those pages. And then any additional locations you serve. So you do Nashville and Cookeville. If your Google business profile is in Nashville, make your home page about Nashville, have a location page for Cookeville, and vice versa. So that's my top recommendations to get you started on a website. And when you do this, if you take a look at this guy's website statistics right here, you can see this rating right here is a DR. That's how powerful his website is, and obviously it's very low. So this is a logarithmic score out of 100. Getting from 1 to 10, this is all logarithmic means, is getting from 1 to 10 is a lot easier than getting from 70 to 80. And this power rating that's issued by search engines is influenced by your backlinks. Now, backlinks are a link from another website back to you, and essentially it's that other website giving you an endorsement and throwing its power your way. So, like I said, big popularity contest. You want backlinks to be strong and relevant. Obviously, a link from a makeup blog back to you is going to be nowhere near as powerful as a link from a landscaping blog back to you. So, really important to have good backlinks here to power that website and build your brand awareness in front of search engines. Next thing is going to be knowing which keywords to target. So how you do that, we're going to take a look at your competitors' keywords here. Landscaping Nashville, that word, 350 searches every single month. Nashville Landscape Companies, 300. Nashville Landscaping Companies, 300. Landscape Companies Nashville, 300. So every one of these words, take them and add that together. So you're going to target these buyer intent keywords, and this is the volume that's out there available to you, easily over 1,000 just from a few words. And if I keep going down this list, you're going to get well over 2,000 people in Nashville. And Cookeville is similar, so you're going to have different search volume for Cookeville as well. So building your website correctly, knowing what those keywords are. So this is one certain city and one certain service. There's other cities, you do Cookeville. There's other services, there's hardscape, irrigation, different things like that. They're all going to have their own search volume, and it's all going to contribute to how many people are going to see your website. And you want to make sure that you're putting all these good keywords in your website so that search engines know who you are and what you are about. So ultimately, I hope that you found this information helpful. I know it's a lot to throw at you at once, and I'm sure you probably have a lot of questions. If you do have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to talk with you more about it. Otherwise, I hope you found this information helpful. I hope it helps you get started with your business, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.